You ever sit down, open YouTube, and think, what in the world am I even supposed to post today? Be honest. Drop a hand in the comments if that's you. Because here's the truth. Every creator, especially busy single moms, has been there. The laundry's running, the kids are loud, and the clock is ticking. And your channel is sitting there like, so where's my video? That's where content ideation comes in. And trust me, it's not some fancy marketing term. It's the one thing that separates creators who post randomly and get random results from the ones who build communities, get paid, and actually enjoy this journey. So let's break it down. What content ideation really is, why it matters, and how to make it work for you. Even if you've got a packed schedule, no fancy setup, and zero clue where to start. First, what exactly is content ideation? Think of it as the blueprint phase before you hit record. It's the creative process of coming up with video ideas, but not just random brainstorming. Real ideation means understanding your audience's struggles and dreams, turning those into specific video topics and titles, making sure every idea points back to your bigger goal, whether that's more views, subscribers, community members, or actual income. Without this step, creating content is like walking into the grocery store with no list. You end up wasting time, energy, and usually money. But with content ideation, you've got a plan, you've got direction, and suddenly making content feels lighter. Quick pause before we dive deeper. If you're already getting value from this breakdown, can you take 2 seconds right now to tap that like button? Here's why. I put hours into these videos so you don't have to struggle through the trial and error I went through. Hitting like is your way of saying keep these coming. And if you subscribe, you'll never miss the next system or strategy that could literally save you weeks of frustration. And hey, if you share this with another single mom who's hustling, that's impact times two. All right, back to it. Let's talk about why content ideation matters so much. Reason number one, it keeps you consistent. When you've got a bank of 20, 30, even 50 ideas sitting in a Google Doc or Notion board, you don't waste time wondering, what should I post today? That's the number one killer of YouTube channels, overthinking. Consistency is what trains the algorithm and earns trust with your audience. Reason number two, it makes your content audience-centered. The best ideas don't come from you. They come from your community. What are they asking in the comments? What are they struggling with at 2 a.m.? When you build ideas around their reality, your videos feel like they were made just for them. Reason number three, it boosts retention and engagement. A strong idea naturally creates curiosity hooks. For example, how did she save $200 as a single mom without cutting Starbucks? That curiosity keeps people watching, which is absolute gold on YouTube. Reason number four, it saves time and energy. No more last minute stress. When you've got a pipeline of ideas, you can batch record videos, prep titles in advance, or even use AI tools to streamline scripts. Reason number five, it drives real results. Great ideas turn into clickable titles, which means higher click-through rate. And those clicks, they funnel straight to your offers, your community, or your mission. Let me give you an example. Say you want to do a video about budgeting. A weak idea is just budget tips. That's bland. But through content ideation, you shape it into how single moms can save $200 this month without cutting out Starbucks. See the difference? It's specific, it's relatable, it's curiosity driven, and it speaks directly to your audience's lifestyle. Now imagine having 20 of those lined up, titles that make people stop scrolling and say, wait, that's me. That's when YouTube starts working for you instead of against you. Quick challenge, drop a number in the comments. How many video ideas do you currently have saved up? 0, 5, maybe 20? I want to see where everyone's at, because once you measure it, you can grow it. Here's another truth bomb. When I first started, I had maybe 3 ideas, and 2 of them were honestly trash. I'd sit staring at a blank screen, doubting myself, and half the time I wouldn't even hit upload. But once I learned how to build an ideation system, that changed everything. Now I never run out of content. I run out of time before I run out of ideas. And here's the kicker. The more you create, the more ideas come. Your brain becomes trained to notice content opportunities in everyday life. A conversation with your kids, a late night grocery run, even a mistake you made at work, they all turn into hooks. Here's a simple framework you can use right away to never run out of video ideas. Step 1, audience first. Write down 10 struggles or dreams your audience has. Step 2, transformation angle. For each one, ask, what's the before and after? Step 3, hook it. Turn that into a title that sparks curiosity. Example, from overwhelmed to organized, the 10-minute night routine that saved my sanity. Step 4, batch them. Put all those titles into a content bank so you're never starting from zero. Simple, repeatable, endless. Now let's zoom out. Why does this matter for you as a single mom or busy entrepreneur? Because without ideation, you're stuck in survival mode, always scrambling, always stressed. With ideation, you're building a system that works even when life gets messy. And let's be real, life will get messy, but your channel won't stop growing because you've already mapped the path. Pattern interrupt. Imagine 6 months from now, you've been posting 2 to 3 times a week, not because you're superwoman, but because you had a system of ideas ready. Your channel has doubled, people recognize your name, and maybe you've even converted a few viewers into paying members of your community, all because you took ideation seriously. That's the power of this. Before we wrap, let's circle back and summarize. Content ideation keeps you consistent. It makes your content audience-centered. It boosts retention and engagement. It saves you time and energy, and it drives real results. Bottom line, content ideation is the engine of your content strategy. Without it, you're throwing spaghetti at the wall. With it, you're building momentum, confidence, and freedom. Now I want to hear from you. Would you like me to create a full step-by-step framework you can use every single week to generate endless video ideas for your channel? Drop yes in the comments if that's something you want, and I'll make it happen. And remember, you don't need to have it all figured out. You just need your next idea.